Hello everyone and welcome back to Sports Today. We have a bit of a breaking news update for you. Unfortunately, it's not the kind that would be, in many ways a happy breaking news update or something that would, in fact, be something that we would enjoy talking about. Unfortunately, this is one of those things that, truth be told, none of us like talking about. And the breaking news update is that Brazilian football legend Pele, who of course you remember is the only player in the history of football to have won three separate FIFA World Cup titles, so have been a part of three World Cup winning teams, is has now been placed on end of life care at the hospital in Sao Paulo where he had been admitted recently. And I remember there had been a story that had broken recently wherein it was said that Pele had been admitted to hospital. And of course, at that point, when it first happened, people around Pele, his management, his team, Pele himself said that it was just a routine medical checkup and that there's nothing there that has to be worried about far too much. Unfortunately, the news that is now coming out is that he had been undergoing treatment. He had been undergoing chemotherapy treatment for colon cancer, and as of right now, it seems that he has stopped responding to said treatment, and so due to that, the treatment has been stopped, and Pele has unfortunately been put on life support or end of life treatment at this point. So, the news honestly doesn't really look very good right now, and beyond just the news updates that have been coming out and the reports that are circulating in and around the media right now, we don't have a lot on the story in that regard. There's no official confirmation from anyone in the uh, camp, whether it be Pele's camp, whether it be his management. There's no official response in that regard. He had been hospitalized, remember, on last Tuesday, and it was done to reevaluate his cancer treatment. And he's been treated, he's been shifted to what is referred to as palliative care, which of course means treatment for patients with potentially life threatening conditions or diseases, or what we'd call end of life treatment. So, it has happened. The hospital is the Albert Einstein Hospital in Sao Paulo. That's where he had been admitted. And reportedly, there are news reports circulating in and around the Brazilian media that claim that he has, in fact, been, put on this. He's been put on end of life care. That's because he's not been responding to treatment that, was being done previously, the chemotherapy treatment, which was being put on him for, of course, treatment to colon cancer. Now, unfortunately, uh, this is actually it's somber news for sure. And as I said, right now we don't really have an official treatment. We're just going by news reports that are circulating in Brazil. But if indeed we reach that point where we'd be confirming news which no one would want to hear, it is worth noting that this would come as maybe a bit of a surprise, because again, even Pele's daughter had said that there was no surprise or there was no emergency when it came to Pele's treatment. Pele himself had said that there's no real emergency. It's a routine check. Unfortunately, as things stand, doesn't really look like it is in fact that. So that's it for this breaking news update. We will know once we know more on the story, of course, or once we get some sort of an update from maybe his team on something like this, maybe debunking it, confirming it. We don't really know. Of course, you will let us know. We'll let you know on Sports Today, but to do that, you'll have to stay subscribed. So subscribe to the channel, like the video, share it with your friends, leave us a comment. Cross your fingers that maybe we're not really, the worst case that we're fearing will not happen. Let's see about that. And of course, don't forget to also follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. For now, I'm bidding you a leave, but don't forget, stay tuned. The FIFA World Cup knockouts will also be happening. For now, goodbye.